Cristiano Jr. now falls into the lead spot as they come across with 4 in the books. Cristiano running very clean out in front now. Here comes his teammate in the 22. That's Warren Mahoney looking for a spot. Now Rav fills in that second spot right now. Mahoney looking inside of Rav. Rav swings wide. Gets a little out of control. Mahoney dives to the inside. Can't make the pass. Cristiano holds the lead spot. Rav runs second. Mahoney runs third. Dick Mahoney following his son by quite a distance. But up front, Cristiano, 5 in the books, 1 to go. Cristiano pulls very, and overcooking it down the corner. Warren Mahoney into Vinny on 22. Bringing up tail, Warren Mahoney into 22. We're going to get a restart on this one. Now looking to the outside of Cristiano as they go through 1 and 2. Has no room, dives back to the low side, but he's covered very quickly by Cristiano. Cristiano now out in front. He's just cruising very easily. He's got the white flag out for the last lap. Now Rav dropping off the pace a little bit. Might be looking to set him up, but no. Cristiano pulls away very easily. Now Rav runs second. Dick Mahoney runs third. Being challenged now very quickly by his son in the 22 car, Warren Mahoney. But here comes the winner. Cristiano Jr. followed by Mel Rav. Warren Mahoney in the 22 nails his father at the start-finish line. Dick Mahoney in the 3. It'll be the 72 of Gordon Steffen, and bringing up tail, it'll be George Steffen in the 29. If you're a newcomer here at Lancaster Motorsports Park, 50-50 tickets are on sale. You might be able to take home some money. It's Wayne Turnbull. In the 16, the man who's dominated competition this year, it is young Craig Macy. They're off and running, going into turn 1. It'll be Jared Turnbull in the 9 car working to the outside very quickly. Stewart freezing. Danny Lawrence fills a hole as he works inside his teammate. Danny Lawrence fills the second hole. Craig Macy now on the run in the 16. Moves to the 3rd spot. Wayne Turnbull, yellow 31, fills the 4 spot. Other red car out there, the 01. That's Mike Stahl out of Niagara Falls, New York. We've seen Mike run before. He comes down and runs with us occasionally. Excellent competitor, normally with the Can-Am TQ group. But out in front, Jared Turnbull in there, Harry Macione, number 9. Quickly through 1 and 2. It's Danny Lawrence in the 7, fills the 2nd spot. Now Jared's father, Wayne Turnbull, defending track champion in the yellow 31, fills the 3rd spot, followed by Craig Macy. Craig's a high school student, a senior at Winsfield High School this year. Mike Stahl on the move, now moves it up to the 5th spot, and spinning all by himself down there. Stuart Friesen in the 07 car has problems. He spun out and he's sitting over there near turn 2. We're going to get a caution and we will bring everybody down to a slow pace and we will get Stuart Friesen.
Well, as I said, brake problems earlier tonight, and I don't know if they got it fixed or not.
It's always fun when you have a problem like that. You go back and blame it on the mechanic, the car owner,
sure,
God, anybody.
Dinner table.
Jared Turnbull on the point. Jared's into 1 and 2, followed quickly by Dan Lawrence in the 7. Wayne Turnbull in the 31, looking for room, has to drop back in line. Now on the move, Craig Macy in the 16 into the 4 spot. Inside move, looking very, very tight. Mike Stahl in the 01. Being followed very quickly by Stuart Friesen. This is a fast heat. Good group, fast cars, experienced drivers. Danny Lawrence looks to the inside of Jared Turnbull through 3 and 4. Can't make a move. We've got 4 in the books as they're coming across. Once again, Danny Lawrence is looking to power inside. Can't get it done. Jared Turnbull holds the point. Lawrence follows for 2nd. Wayne Turnbull can't get anything done with that yellow 31. He keeps looking for inside move. You remember last week, a little contact as he tried to get inside. Couldn't get it done. Trying to work to the outside of the Dan Lawrence number 7, cannot get it done. They fall back in line. So we got Jared Turnbull out in front. Danny Lawrence runs 2nd. Wayne Turnbull runs 3rd. It'll be Craig Macy in the red 16, the high school student, a senior at Winsfield High School. He's running up there in the 4 spot, followed by Mike Stahl and Stuart Friesen in the 07. Cuts the corner, cannot get traction and drops back again. We're going to be coming down here very quickly. It'll be Jared Turnbull looking for the checkered flag. He's got it, followed by Danny Lawrence. It looks like Wayne Turnbull will get the 3rd spot, followed by Craig Macy and Mike Stahl, followed by Stuart Friesen. We'll be back in a little while with a feature.
There you go. Thanks a lot, Howie Markel. That's your TQ Midget Heat events. Dave Hill to the office, please. Dave Hill to the office, please.
Tail is the 83X machine. Green and racing. John Shermott gets a great jump over Susie Million. Kyle Volk jumps to the third. Schmidt and Gary Light, your top five. Here comes Wozorek. He's going to try and make the move as 75 Mark Kuttner get a little squirrely in turn one. He drops back a little bit. Your leader is John Shermott. Million in second. The battle for third between Ed Schmidt and Kyle Volk in the number 42. Frank Green, how he's making his move to the top five. He goes around Gary Light. Schmidt checks it up a little bit, gets a little loose in 3 and 4. Cars go by. Volk just squeezes around the 52 of Frank Green. He's going to jump into second now on the inside of Susie Million. So it'll be Million drops to third. Schmidt and Green put the wraps on each other for fourth. And Gary Light holds sixth. But here comes Greg Wozorek and Tim Bernhardt in the 23. Schmidt's having handling problems in turns 3 and 4 again. So he has to check up, and everybody else behind him has to slow down. Now Light's going to try and make a move around him, but he can't hang on. 3 wide down the front straightaway. 2 down, 4 to go. Million hanging on to third, but she slides high, gets a little contact with Frank Green at the 52. She goes around in a ring and turns 1 and 2 and collects Ed Schmidt and Gary Light along the way. Gary Light hangs on. Schmidt gets around. Million will get around, so they're back to go, and we're going to stay green here. This time by, halfway signal from Jim Ortez. John Shermott's your leader in the number 3 machine. Kyle Volk in the 42 in second. Frank Green in the 52. Ray Panessa in the 14. And Greg Wozorek in the 4. Single file is the style for our drivers as they head down the back straightaway. Shermott's, Volk, and now Panessa's going to make the move for third on the high side of green. And the battle for 6 is between Tim Bernhardt and Terry Welding in 66. 2 to go now. Parallel popsicle sticks from Jipper Ortez. Green and Panessa still battling for third position. Panessa high. Green on the inside. Here comes Wozorek. You're going to try and make it a 3-way dance. But Wozorek backs off a little bit as Green's starting to pick up the advantage around Ray Panessa. Weldy is now moving to the 6th spot after getting around Tim Bernhardt. Now they're going to try 3 wide in the third turn as Wozorek's going to go around in a ring as a little contact between Frank Green, and now he's facing the wrong way on a 1-way street with 5 down, 6 to go, white flag. And Greg's going to get it around, so we're going to stay green and try and finish this one. John Sherman pulling away from the field. Looks like he's got this one. And now Kyle Volk and Ray Panessa are second and third. Panessa's going to try and make a move for second around Volk as he's got a slight gain to catch here as they head into 3 and 4. But rolling up a turn 4, picking up your first strictly stock heat of the evening, John Sherman. Battle for second here between Panessa and Volk, with Panessa will take second. Frank Green wins the battle for fourth from Terry Welding. Bernhardt, Gary Light, John Gates, and the 83X of Ken Shinta, and 57 of Ed Schmidt rounding out your top 10.
Some pretty wild racing action here in our first strictly stock heat, Dave. These people are out here driving serious.
Oh, definitely. They're putting on a great show for us tonight. But fans, put your hands together for number 3 of John Shermott out of Cheektowaga, your first strictly stock heat winner. Sponsored by Delvin Auto Parts and Maybach Sub-Royal. So, round of applause to your heat winner. But they'll have Chuck Hughes, Phil Ledwin, Greg Guiter, and Terry Watson right behind them, breathing down the necks, plus a cast of characters behind them as well. The pace cars pulled in. Jipper Ortez giving them the scaly, evil look from the starters, saying, green flag, we're racing. And Pyzinski and Bestwick charge down the front straightaway. Here comes Chuck Hughes and Ledwin. Ledwin and Bestwick now battle side by side for second. Pyzinski's starting to pull away here. The 20 machine now moving into second. Here comes Terry Watson and Chuck Hughes. They'll run out your top 5. And don't count out Michael Zowski with 1 feature winner under his belt. He's making the move as well. They hit in turns 3 and 4. 3 wide there in the back between Rash Pendrak and Rick Widmer. Your leader is Pete Pyzinski, 1 lap down in this strictly stock heat. Watson's moving to third. Mike Glogowski and Jason Bestwick battle for fourth. Now Glogowski up to fourth. Here comes Chuck Hughes. He's going to try and go around him as well. Pete Pyzinski still leading the way in the 89. The 20 of Ledwin second. He's getting a little loose to 3 and 4, but he'll hang on. Terry Watson's third. Michael Glogowski, he's trying to take that away from him. He runs fourth. And the battle for fifth between Chuck Hughes and Jason Bestwick. Mike Holman in sixth in that beautiful looking machine, the Holman Truckee on his car. He's trying to chase Bestwick around the track now, 1 and 2, as Hughes and Bestwick still put the wraps on each other for fifth. Your leader is Pete Pyzinski. Now the battle for second, third, and fourth is heating up as Glogowski's up to third, Watson back to fourth, and now Glogowski's trying to take second away from Ledwin in the 20. Halfway through this second strictly stock heat, 3 down, 3 to go. battle for fifth now between Beswick and Holman in the 32. Beswick's been dropping back after starting on the pole. Problem's gone away on the 73 machine out of Rochester. Now Golgowski, he tried to make a move for second there in turn 3, but drops back. They're going to roll off turn number 4. We're going to have 2 to go here. Parallel popsicle sticks for Pete Byzinski. You've got way high. That is letting Golgowski and the 20 machine to catch up now. With 2 laps to go, can Pete hang on, or is Golgowski, who's now in second, going to catch him, but don't count out the 20 machine or the 0-1 of Terry Watson. Mike Holman's now gone around Chuck Hughes for the 5th position. He joins the top 5 as they're heading through turns 3 and 4 right now. Here comes George Resch. He's battling side by side with Kevin Hanashevsky in the 8 machine. Now here comes Mike Golgowski. He's going to make the move for the lead with 1 lap to go in this strictly stock heat. Golgowski edging Pyzinski as they head into turn 1. He's got the advantage as Pyzinski's drifting high. Handling problems on that car. He drifts way wide now, just touching the styrofoam as he's moved it a few feet as well. He drops back. Surrounding turns 3 and 4, checkered flag in his sights. The number 60 of Mike Golgowski. Second will go to the 20 of Ledwin. Terry Watson 3rd. Mike Holman 4th. Chuck Hughes 5th. Pyzinski hangs on for 6th. Hanashevsky, Jason Beswick, George Resch, and Greg Geiter rounding out your top 10.
Another exciting heat race here at Lancaster Motorsports Park.
Well, it's 6 laps, but all laps are action-packed here as I try and catch my breath. Michael Golgowski out of Lancaster, your second strictly stock heat winner. Lakeside Service, Fireside Inn, and AJ's Auto Wrecking on his machine. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for your strictly stock heat winner, Mike Golgowski.
Dave, only in the strictly stock. That is Cliff Lapierre out of Kenmore. And the number 52, rounding it out your field, Mark Fotia, brand new car as well. Let's watch what happens. We've got green flag racing. Green flag flies, down turns 1 and 2 they go. Merritt looks to get out in front. Stevens going to try the high side of Chuddy. Hoddick to the inside of Bernhardt. The lavender car, look at the number 10 of Brown and Catalano. They're going to try to work their way through the back. Don't count out Krupsik, the number 15. Right now, here they come down for lap number 1. At the stripe, it's Jeff Merritt. Jeff Merritt having blown a couple motors so far this year, having mechanical problems. He's looking to get that car out in front. It's a front runner when it gets going, he says. But right now, 83 off into the infield. He's out of Darien. That's Chip Wood, so he's out of the race already. But now your leader's still at 49 of Jeff Merritt with Chuddy. Now your battle's on for 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Throw a blanket over them. Here they come. Oh, look at that. Krupsik bolted the back bumper of Catalano. The 15 and the 64. Todd Hoddick, the 15-year-old, in the number 99. Now Catalano to the inside. Stevens going to the back on the high on the outside. Bernhardt looks to go to the inside of him. Cruising. Mike Catalano picking his way through the pack. Oh, here they go. He's got Krupsik following him. Still your leader, though, is Jeff Merritt. Brian Chuddy, the number 14. Mike snowing on that car, hanging on. The 99 of Hoddick taking the high side around as the 64 and 15 get by him. Bernhardt and Brown battling for position back there. Number 71 of Wayne Stevens now behind Hoddick. Your leader is still Merritt with Chuddy. Catalano. Krupsik goes to the inside of Catalano, makes a move. Let's see, they're going to make it go 3 wide. I don't know if they're going to try the inside and outside of Chuddy. Watch Krupsik. Here he goes. Watch down the back stretch. He goes to the back bumper. He stays bolted right there instead. He's got Catalano to the outside of him. Now here comes the move. Krupsik to the inside. Merritt running out there all by himself. Now it's Krupsik to the inside of Chuddy. Catalano's going to follow him with Hoddick, then Stevens, Brown, Bernhardt, Cliff Lapierre in the 40, Willemski in the 26, and Fotia in the 52. Jeff Merritt's got about a 1-2-3 hippopotamus lead over the other guy. Two laps to go. Here we go. Merritt out in front. Now it's Catalano and Krupsik. Krupsik trying to hold off Catalano. Catalano looking to get into the inside. Oh, a little bit of brake action there by Catalano, but he gets it back under control. Chuddy's still running in 4th. Now it's Brown and Stevens battling for position down the back. Spinning in turns 2. The lavender car, Wayne Bernhardt and Cliff Lapierre. The leaders are coming behind you. Let's see right now. Watch Chipper Ortiz. He's got that green flag. He says, let's see what happens. Look how they're bolted together like a freight train. This ought to be a chicken restart. Here we go. Oh, watch Krupsik. He's going to probably try that inside move, but look at Merritt. He's going to try to shut him down. Jeff Merritt was running out there all by himself. Now you've got a freight train through 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 with Krupsik and Catalano, then Chuddy, then Hoddick, and then Brown, and Stevens, Willemski, Bernhardt, Potia and Cliff Lapeer, number 40. That's your field. Here they come around. One more time around. Merritt's trying to hold off Krupsik and Catalano. He's going to have his hands full. These are hard-charging guys. These guys know their way to victory lane. Jeff Merritt, bonsai down the back stretch he goes. He seems to have more power in the stretches as Krupsik tries to make it up through the turns. Here they come out of turn 4. Who's it going to be? Checkered flag flying. Oh, Merritt gets a little squirrely. He gets it together. It's going to be Jeff Merritt, then Krupsik, Catalano, Chuddy, Haddock, Brown, Stevens, Wolemski, Bernhardt, and then Potia and Cliff Lapeer, the Advanced Sewer Buffalo Frame sponsors on that car. So, after having earlier blowing 2 motors in the first couple of weeks, he's coming out of turn 4, your winner for the first street stock heat event out of Lockport. Create a video of Olin Electric. Walker Auto, Mr. B's Landscaping. Put your hands together for Jeff Merritt.
Well, the second and third place cars were giving Jeff everything he could work with.
76 is Tim DePasquale, though, too. That's Mike Davis. The 17 is Daryl Simzak. The 68 is John Durso. 23X, Don Irving. Number 3 is Jim Nowinski. Here we go! The 13X, he's off the pace already. That's Ricky Farina. But here they go down the back stretch. Look at that front pack. Kozlowski working on the inside of DePaulo. You were here a couple weeks ago. These guys put on a heck of a show in the feature event. They got into each other and went out of their first and second. Look at that pack coming down. Are we going to go 3 wide? 2 turns 1 and 2 with Strauss, Houston, and Harmon? Oh, not that time. Let's see what happens now. Look at Davis bolted with Durso right behind him. They're bolted together. Tim DePasquale looks to thread the needle between Harmon and Strauss. He's not going to do it. John Houston Jr. and the number 58, Simzak in the 17. He's cooking. Smoke coming out of that. He's going to bring it off the track into the infield. Here we go. Look at this. The position's not changed that much. Kozlowski, he wants to get away, as far away as possible from what's coming up behind him. And then you got Strauss and DePaulo with Harmon and Houston. You've got Davis with Durso behind him. DePasquale to the outside of him. And the 23X of Don Irving rounding out your field. Don Irving putting a new paint job on that car, so did DePasquale in the 76. So here they come. With Kozlowski. Now you've got Strauss. Uh-oh. John Durso in the 68. Something blown up on that car. That will bring out caution on the speedway. John Durso brings it out of harm's way to the infield, but now that will give your leader still Kozlowski. And then Strauss, Houston, Davis, Harmon. Oh, they're so bunched up. Green flag flying. Now Strauss gets in front of Kozlowski. Mike Strauss at 34. Oh, he gathers it together. Mike Davis to the outside of Kozlowski. John Houston Jr. Now DePaulo, Harmon. Oh, that middle of the pack battle's going on, but right now it's Kozlowski and Davis. The 36 of Kozlowski, the 02 of Davis, battling for second. Mike Davis taking the long way around the track. Halfway through this heat action, Mike Strauss is your leader. Mike Strauss, the crown bending number 34. Look at Kozlowski and Davis going rim to rim. Door handle, door handle. Oh, now Houston sticks his nose in there, literally, and says, hey, I want to get through here as well. That gives Irving the chance to come up to his outside with DePasquale to him. Farina off to the infield again. Mike Strauss, 34, is your leader right now. Now Davis gets out in front of Kozlowski. Irving's going to take that racing room to his outside. Houston looks to go to the inside, possibly. No. Now Davis going to work on Strauss. The 34 and the 02. 2 laps to go in this heat event. Oh, Houston bolted to the back bumper of Kozlowski as Don Irving in the 23X takes advantage, goes to the outside. Now 1, 2, 3, single file fourth. Your battle's on for fifth with Tim DePasquale and John Houston Jr. battling it out. Now Davis looks to go to the inside. Oh, one more time around. Is Strauss going to hold him off? Irving down to the outside. Don Irving in the 23X. And Davis side by side, rim to rim. Look at Don Irving going to the outside, taking a long way around. Here comes the 34. Here they are, checkered flag flying. It's going to be Mike Strauss. Then Irving, Davis, DePasquale edges out Kozlowski. Then Houston, and then it was DePaulo with Harmon. And Jim Nowinski rounding out your field for your second street stock heat event. So if you think the side-by-side action was pretty good on this one, and the first one, wait until we get into the feature events. And that's coming up later tonight. So here's your winner right there, Mike Strauss, number 34, Crown Vending. Thomas
Gets ready to wave the green flag. Let's see how it goes. He's looking, he's looking, he's looking. Green flag waving, and we have green flag racing. Capelli leading Manco through turns 1 and 2. Manco hanging onto the outside, trying to get around Capelli, and may do it as they go side by side down the back stretch. Manco and Capelli side by side. The number 13 of Rutherford looking him over to see if he can take advantage of it. Manco going by Capelli. Rutherford trying to follow. Oh my, Capelli ducks right into the infield. Just dives right out of it, which leaves Manco and Rutherford 1 and 2. Eddie Kane rounding out your top 3. Helsden in 4th. Here we go, Joey Manco showing the way to Kirk Rutherford. And Eddie Kane rounding in your top 3 as they go down the back stretch. Single file racing. Coming down the back stretch, Joey Manco back out into it. Manco, Rutherford, Eddie Kane, Mark Helsden, and Edmund Rowe rounding out your top 5. Vince Capelli back out on the track, not sure what happened there. He's going to make some laps here and try and gather up some points. Here we go down the front stretch, just holding it. Spots 1 and 2. Manco and Rutherford 1 and 2. Rutherford trying to challenge Manco for the lead. Manco seems to pull away. The number 53 of Eric Doctor goes to the infield. Manco and Rutherford 1 and 2 through turns 1 and 2. Rutherford keeps looking for a way under the inside of Manco, but can't quite find the room to get it done. Fades back down the straightaways and seems to pick up on him in the corners, but just can't quite find the space to get around him. Getting a little loose out in turns 3 and 4. He has a double street right behind him, trying to find an opening. They can't quite get it done. Then we've got a battle on here for 3rd and 4th between Helsden and Kane, bailing out for 3rd and 4th. Not sure if they can figure out who's going. White flag flying. We got 1 lap to go. Let's see if Joey Manco can hold off Kirk Rutherford as they go around through turns 1 and 2. The battle for 3rd and 4th appears to be opening up a little bit as Mark Helsden is opening up and holding it off. Okay, here he comes, 15 years old, his first checkered flag in this car. There he goes. Joey Manco taking the heat win, leading Kirk Rutherford to the start-finish line. In 3rd, Helsden, Kane, and, oh, here we go. Capelli trying to stay from leading tail and does it. So you've got Edmund Rowe, Vince Capelli, and Kenny Banker rounding out your field. Put your hands together for your heat winner, Joey Manco.
15-year-old rookie behind
the car has made his way to the infield. Our starter, Chipper Ortez, looking him over. And let's see if we can get a nice clean start. He's looking, getting ready. And he waves the green flag, and we are racing. Gradle and Teresi side by side through turns 1 and 2. Looks like Gradle's going to take advantage of it and pull ahead, taking a long way around the track, and beats him down the back stretch as we got a drag race going on. But he gets him through and hangs on to a lead through turns 3 and 4 and opens it up a little bit. And here we go. Teresi's going to get passed up by Jeff Ulrich as well if he doesn't hang on. Look out, he's going to pull ahead, and he's staying out. He's staying out there. He stays ahead of him. So you got Gradle, Teresi, Jeff Ulrich, and KJ Eckert rounding out your top 4. Gradle's showing him away from the track. Teresi seems to have gathered it together and is holding on to 2nd. But I'll tell you what, number 75 of Jeff Ulrich is looking at him real close, waiting for him to make any kind of mistake as they go on the back stretch. Any little tweak or mistake, and he's going to duck right around it. Your battle is still on for your top 4 spots as they go single file right down the front stretch. Okay, the number 15, the Flying Hamburger, ducks into the infield. That's Ron McDonald. He pulls out of the race. Jerry Gradle still showing the way around to Joe Teresi. Jeff Ulrich in 3rd. Eckert is looking over real good, trying to find a way around him, and just might. Down the front stretch, rounding out your field, Jim Pierce and Ed Krimmer in the 31. Gradle still showing him the way around. Through turns 3 and 4, getting a little high. Teresi looking down there to see if he can get through, but doesn't quite make it. Ulrich and Eckert in 3rd and 4th, just waiting for anybody to make a mistake. Gradle keeps going real high in the turns. Oh, a little contact as they come together. Teresi off on the back stretch. Oh, that was close. Almost found right now. As Gradle leads him across the start finish.
Get off of it, and that's what happened when he did. So, hey, John, let's see what happens. We're going to watch Jipper right here. He's got that green flag in his left hand.
He's ready to go. He's looking him over. Jerry Gradle leads him out of turn 4. And we're racing, but look at that. Jerry Gradle Jr. may lose it, as he does through turns 1 and 2. The number 75 of Jeff Ulrich makes a move and takes him on the restart. A little bit of savvy race car driving there on the part of Jeff Ulrich. Joe Teresi is like a man with a mission as he comes around to the outside of turns 3 and 4. He is really going white flag, showing for your heat leader, Jeff Ulrich. Gradle in 2nd. KJ Eckert in 3rd, and he's going to take Jerry Gradle to the inside as they go down the back stretch side by side. Gradle comes up in turns 3 and 4, just a slight advantage. It's going to be a race to the 2nd and 3rd spot. Oh, look out, Jim Pierce Smith. And the winner, 75, Jeff Ulrich. Gradle moves back to 3rd, so your 2nd place is taken by KJ Eckert. Oh, that was close. Jim Pierce loses it in turns 3 and 4, but gathers it back together and gets out of the way here. So here he comes, out of turns 3 and 4. Your 2nd Sportsman Heat winner, the number 75, Dayfords Collision Weeks Trucking, the Wobble Shop Auto Repair, Barberie Snap-on Tools. Put your hands together for your 2nd Heat winner, Jeff Ulrich.
So this will set your field. Here we go. Watch what we got. Green flag racing. We're off. Nash leads him through turns 1 and 2. Pisecki, Ruby, and Pinnell to his outside. Gillette with Henley outside him. Shear to the inside with Windnagel. And you got Cam Mason in the number 23. Cam Mason's in the number 23, WDNY. Genesee River Hotel and Suites on that car. Oh no, the number 9 of Gillette. Into the front stretch wall. Mark Gillette hitting hard along the front stretch. And he's still limping that car around. He's hit the wall real hard on turn number 1. We go, green flag one more time. Here we go, through turns 1 and 2. Nash is going to show the way with Pinnell right behind him. Pisecki taking the long way. 3 wide. Oh, there's not enough room to do that with Ruby, Windnagel, and Phillips. That number 15 of Mike Phillips, that's the first time he's had this car out this year. Nash now has Pinnell working to his inside. Shear in the number 44, the lone racer. Bonsai down the back stretch, it's Pinnell with Shear and Nash. Now Pisecki has Windnagel bolting behind him on the outside. Phillips has Henley bolted to his back bumper. Cam Mason in the 23 brings that off, and he's going to take that into the infield. Cam Mason, the Undertaker. Why do we call him that? Because that's what he does for a living. He's there, pulls it off out of harm's way. Country Inn and Suites number 23 now, down the back stretch. Single file for 1, 2, and 3. Your battle's on for 4th. Pisecki and Windnagel. Phillips and Henley to the outside.
A little bit of smoke out of the Undertaker's car in the infield.
Shuts it off. He's done. All right, so now your leader is still Mark Pinnell, the number 81. Last week, I talked to him a little bit. He says, man, I threw a lot of money at this car. I better respond. Looks like it's doing it right now as he leads the heat event, but he's got Brett Shear coming right up behind him in the number 44 with Windnagel, Nash, and Pisecki. Halfway through your first heat event. Pinnell with Shear. Windnagel worked his way up to 3rd. Nash holding on to 4th, but he's got Pisecki and Henley running right behind him. Your pal Al Pisecki in the 00. Has to get on the brakes just a little bit. Shear now, he's trying to reel in Pinnell. The battle's on for the lead. Oh, look at that. Nash and Pisecki. Phillips gets a little loose at turns 1 and 2. Gathers it together. Look at now, Henley's right behind Pisecki. 2 former street stock drivers there. Oh, Pisecki gets a little squirrely. He doesn't get... Here they go. Pinnell got Shear right behind him. the backstretch with Shear. With Windnagel behind him, and now here's your battle with Pisecki and Nash. And Henley and Phillip with Ruby running out your field. 2 more times around. Your battle's on for 4th position. Oh, Pisecki gathers it together. Nash goes high to the outside. Pisecki looks to get in front of him. Mike Henley looking for racing room, the number 86. Hey, you want to be a late model racer? Go talk to him. That car's for sale, the number 86. One time more around. White flag a flying. Now Pennell is going to try to hold off Shear. Later tonight, 50-lap feature event for the late models. Now Shear's the inside of Pennell. He's going to make a move down to turn 4. Checkered flags in the air. Who's it going to be? It's Pennell, then Shear, Windnagel. Here comes Henley, got by him. Then now it's Pisecki, Nash, Phillips, and Jerry Ruby rounding out your field for your first late model heat event.
Wow, quite a square. Quite a square, yes. Quite a scare.
Quite a scare, that's the word you're looking for?
Yes, earlier there, coming out of turn 4, but everything came out all right except for the car, which unfortunately took that.
Here, give you a big round of applause. TJ Pump, number 81, Mark Pennell. Transport brake service also in that car. The butcher on that car, that's John Juliker, the 23X. Out of Webster, that's Mike Seitz. The number 2, Ron Nermy, the 16. Dan Heimer, here we go. Now they go through turns 1 and 2. Scott Nermy's off the pace a little bit. Carbone slides to the inside, takes advantage. France jumps out in front. That number 2, Utz Tire, Ranger Transportation of Ron Nermy's back. Watch him tonight. Here we go, out of turn 1, your leader is France. Carbone right behind him. Oh, Daryl McKay. Oh, Holman goes around. Gathers it together, avoiding contact with anyone. Holman trucking number 16. Out of harm's way. We're going to see if we get the caution as the field comes around. Caution does come out with Randy France as your leader. Then it's Carbone, Nermy, McLeod, and then McKay. All right. Here we go, side by side. Watch for that green flag. We're racing. Now Carbone out in front. McLeod right behind, then France in the 54. Now Bobby Weber dashing to the outside. Special thanks to his sister Lois for the excellent brownies and cookies we got up here tonight. Oh yeah, now back to racing. Here we go, through turns 3 and 4. Carbone's gonna lead him. Putting Juliker to the inside of McKay. Now McLeod's working on Carbone to the inside. France has Nermy, look at Nermy bolting his way through the field. This guy knows his way around this track. He's back. He's up there in the top 5 already. He's working on Bobby Weber. Now you've got Carbone leading him down the back stretch. McLeod has Weber to the outside. Here comes Nermy with France in the 54. That's Ron Nermy in the 2, Scott Nermy in the 2-0. Juliker now there. Oh, McKay's going around. McKay and Seitz coming together. Holman avoiding contact there. Mike Seitz in the 23X and Daryl McKay in the 22 rubbing noses there like the Eskimos as they went through turns 3 and 4.
I would say the one got a little bit of nose damage on that one.
They both had showing the effects of that one. But now, Joe Carbone in the number 31, the infamous orange. He's got Weber behind him, McLeod, the alternative Bruce Pub, number 4 to the inside. Look at Nermy though, he's looking around for racing room around both of them. Now, oh, McLeod and Weber coming together. Bobby Weber right in front, collecting 2 cars. Juliker and France coming together, hitting Bobby Weber in the driver's side. That will bring out the caution right there on the front stretch. Bobby Weber collected France and Juliker as he came around in the heat event tonight. Red flag on the track. Red flag will come out. Red flag conditions, emergency crews down there will give you word as soon as we find out from our on-track officials. So they had they came out of turn 4. Weber came around and he got sideways and there was no room for Juliker or France to go anywhere. France in the 54, he pulls away. Bobby Weber's A-OK in the number 11, and Bobby Weber is okay. All drivers are all right. All drivers okay.
Know this.
We weren't too rich. I only had 12.
12.
I used to borrow from the kids with the 64 and the sharpener in the back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, those were the cool kids in school. I wasn't as fortunate.
Yeah, the best I ever got to was, and the maximum I ever reached was the 48 crayon box.
Look at Juliker's car there, the 09. John Juliker's okay. The car, of course, not. Glad you're okay, John, in the 09. And the Danner's Collision 54 of Randy France rounds it out. Here we go. We are green flag one more time. Carbone gets out in front. Look at Nermy now. He's going to work, maybe work to the outside of McLeod. McLeod says no. He's going to get out in front of him. Now, Carbone running out in front. He's got McLeod coming up behind him through the turn. Looks to tuck to the inside. Tries to find racing room. Won't do it on this one. Two more times around for your heat action for the late model. There's Carbone now. He's got plenty of company behind him with McLeod and Nermy. That's Ron Nermy, the number 2, Scott Nermy, the number 20. Krentz in the 56, Seitz in the 23X, Holman, McKay, and France running out your field. But here you go. Watch how your battle's going to shape up. Now McLeod looks to go to the inside of Carbone. Carbone shuts the door on him down the back stretch. Through 3 and 4, looks like Carbone's stronger. Oh, here comes Nermy to the outside of McLeod. Ron Nermy knows his way around here. Checkered flag a flying. Here we go. It's going to be Carbone, then McLeod, then Nermy, then Nermy. I wasn't repeating myself. There was Ron Nermy, Scott Nermy, then Krentz, then Seitz, then McKay, then Holman, and rounding out your field, Randy France. So that is your late model heat events. We'll see if these guys can do some quick repairs back there in the Hutchins Automotive pits we are going to have coming up next. The TQ Midget feature is coming up, so let's put your hands together for the number 31, Joe Carbone.
It's Gordon in the 72 and George in the 29. It's the Steffen brothers. And bringing up tail in the 1, it's A.J. Hessler. We have green and we're racing. Into turn 1, Mel Rad in the blue, 93. Pulls through very, very strongly. Stuart Friesen in the 07, working to the outside. Working on the second place car of Vinny Jr. They're powering off at turn number 4. Ram out in front in the 93. The 15-year-old sensation in the 07. Looking in the second spot, but up there in turn 4 we have caution. It looks like the 29 of George Steffen. Cars I call Team Vinny cars. Vinny Cristiano Sr. He has the 2, the 22, and the 3 in the field tonight. And the gentleman who won 5 features last year, the 31, the track champion, the 31 of Wayne Turnbull, he'll be looking to be on the move. Here we go. We're going to go back to green, coming off of turn 4. Green's waving. We got one in the books. Mel Rab holds him low, going through 1 and 2. Working to the outside, Stuart Friesen. He'll try to power up. Can't do it. Vinny Cristiano Jr. looking for that second spot back. Friesen swings to the outside, working through 3 and 4. The 15-year-old on the gas, off of 4, down the front straightaway. Powers into 1, tries to take the lead. Gets squirrely, he takes away the lead. The 15-year-old out in front. Melrad fills the second spot. Vinny Jr. takes the third spot. The 9 car, Harry Macy now working in the 4th spot, but outside of him, defending track champion in the 31. Wayne Turnbull in the 31. Wayne swings wide, tries to get around Cristiano, can't do it, jumps back in the line. Jared Turnbull in the Harry Macy number 9, fills the 5th spot. Danny Lawrence runs 6th. Warren Mahoney runs 7th, working inside of him. Mike Stahl, the other high school student in the 16, running back there in about the 8th spot. Craig Macy can't seem to make up any time. But out in front, Stuart Friesen in the 07. We'll be having 5 in the books as we come through this one. 15 more to go. Stuart Friesen runs out in front. Melrad fills the second spot. Cristiano and Wayne Turnbull working on the back bumper of him, trying to get through traffic here now. Turnbull, a veteran of the TQ Wars, they're coming up on one of the Steffen brothers there as they lap him. But out in front, flying neat and clean, Stuart Friesen in the 07. Rab runs in the second spot. Wayne Turnbull's now made the pass past Cristiano. He'll be working all over the back end of Melrad going into 3. Looks for the opening on the inside. All of a sudden, here comes the 31 powering off. Lots of power off of 4. Wayne Turnbull, defending track champion in the yellow 31, now takes over the second spot. Rad drops the 3rd. It'll be Cristiano running 4th. spot. And lots of smoke out of the Harry Macy number 9. Going into turn 3. He drops off. It looks like he's going to pop the motor into Harry Macy number 9. So Jared Turnbull takes it to the pits. Out front flying. Stewart frees it into 07. Works off at turn 4. Comes across the start finish line. He's got 9 in the books. 11 to go. Getting all kinds of loose going through turn 1. Taking that car sideways. Dirt track go-kart experience paying off for Stewart Friesen. Wayne Turnbull with the yellow 30 runs second. Back in the pack. Mel Lab seems to be a bottleneck there, running third. Bringing it down low. Cristiano runs fourth. Danny Lawrence runs fifth. Now Warren Mahoney in the 22 is on the back end of him. Mike Stahl into 01. First time out this year here at Lancaster Motorsports Park. Trying to work out. And Craig Macy with problems back there too. Cannot get loose. Up front, Stewart Friesen. 11 in the books. 9 to go. The 31 of Turnbull, Wayne Turnbull runs second. They're passing the Seven brothers. And back in the pack, Mel Rapp is running in the third spot. But now here comes Cristiano trying to get underneath Mel Rapp as they go 1-1. Cristiano in the black number 2 takes over that third spot. Coming with him into the fourth will be Danny Lawrence, and also freight training by Rapp will be Warren Mahoney in the 22. So out front we have Friesen, Wayne Turnbull. Contact between the 72 and the 2. The 72 being the lap car. But out front, Stewart Friesen, Wayne Turnbull, the third spot. Cristiano, now Danny Lawrence in the fourth. Warren Mahoney in the fifth spot. Mel Rapp takes over 6th. Mike Stahl runs 7th. Craig Macy in at 16. Not getting it together today. He runs the 8th spot. Freight train up there as 3 cars are trying to catch him. But out in front and flying, I don't think anyone's going to touch the 07 tonight. 15 on the books and 5 to go. Wayne Turnbull clear track to catch him, but he doesn't seem to have the power to come after the kid. The 15-year-old out of Niagara on the lake will be coming down with 4 to go. Stewart Friesen flying off turn 4. Wayne Turnbull coming after him and running in second. Cristiano runs third. Henry Lawrence in fourth. Warren Mahoney in fifth. Mike Stahl now breaking from the back end up there to 6th spot. His car is breaking loose in the corners, losing adhesion. Fights it, brings it up, tries to close in on Warren Mahoney, can't seem to make any progress. Mel Rapp is now dropped back as his car is developing a handling problem. Inside him now going into turn 1. It'll be Craig Macy looking for an opening. We now have contact back there. Looks like the 29 of George Steppen setting on the grass. We're going to get a caution with 2 laps to go. This will set up, this will erase an enormous lead for those first 2 cars, Tim.
This is going to set up a heck of a restart here, but you got Friesen out in front in the 07 and Turnbull in the 31. You got the young gun and the wily vet
ready to get it sideways and keep the power on. Stewart Friesen will bring him off at turn 4. We have a 2-lap shootout. Stewart hammers it out at 2. They're down the front straightaway. Wayne Turnbull now swings to the outside. He'll be looking to drive inside there on turn 2. Can't get it done. Stewart Friesen pulls away. Turnbull now is right on the rear bumper. They'll have 1 to go as they turn around. Wayne Turnbull swings to the outside, tries to get adhesion. They got the white out. There's a car left difference. They swing into 1. Stewart Friesen, Wayne Turnbull trying to go outside him. Can't get it done. In the third spot, Cristiano, but the race is up front. Stewart Friesen. Now Wayne Turnbull swings wide. Can't get it done. It looks like Stewart Friesen's coming across. Stewart Friesen, Wayne Turnbull runs second. Cristiano runs third. It'll be Warren Mahoney running in the 4th spot. Looks like Mike Stahl got the 5th, with Danny Lawrence getting 6th. Craig Macy maybe the 7th spot, and we'll let the scores figure it out from them. But I'll tell you, they're having a good time.
He's collecting his accolades from his fellow drivers as they pull up next to him and say, "Nice job there, kid." And it was a great job as he held on for that restart. And Turnbull worked them every way but inside and out. So that was one heck of a race there for the TQ Midget feature.
You know, this is nice. Short track racing, American style. And we can actually talk to these guys. We don't have to have a foreign language dictionary here, unlike some of the other things like CART.
You don't have to go through their PR person?
Oh, yes, this is great. Short track American racing, ladies and gentlemen. And tonight, a 15-year-old high school student from Niagara on the Lake, Ontario. One of the nice things about American racing, North American drivers who speak English, we don't have to go through big corporate people to talk to them. Isn't it just wonderful to be an American? Thanks, guys, for covering our butt. This is why we have Memorial Day.
Exactly. This is a great thing that we have going here. And he's going to come down. We're going to turn down to John O'Doy in a minute and talk with him. And we're going to catch Stewart Friesen. When I did his first interview, he came up out of that car like a rocket. So let's see what he does with his second trip to Victory Lane here at Lancaster Motorsports Park.
How about that? Little time, big race of action here at Lancaster Motorsports Park. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for your Tiki Midget's feature winner, Stuart Friesen. Come on over here and say a few words, sir. What a race. I thought on that caution you were going to have to really work at it. You did.
I wasn't sure if others were behind me. Kept looking in the shadows coming up turn 2 against the round there. And I really don't know that caution, but we worked for it. We had a brake problem on the car earlier. The guys worked great. They fixed that all up for me. The car just ran awesome tonight.
Anybody you need to say thank you to tonight?
I really want to say thank you to Randy, Barb, and all the crew. Everybody did a great job, Hal. And Wayne Trimble for not spinning me out.
Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, your Tiki Midget's feature winner, Stuart Friesen. I got you guys upstairs.
Thanks a lot, John. Thanks a lot, John. We appreciate that. And congratulations, Stuart Friesen, and all the drivers here for the Tiki Midget feature, doing a great job. They take their Kodak moment down there in Victory Lane. So Stuart Friesen's going to take his Fuji photo finish moment. Okay, all right. Slipped up there.
Slipped up.
Well, I got to goof up once a week, otherwise people get disappointed, so. Seems to be one a week here. Once again, welcome to Wardinsky's Hot Dog Night here at Lancaster Motorsports Park, the official hot dog of Lancaster Motorsports Park. Thank you for being with us. A great night of action and happy family down there. And he pulled a heck of a move there to go out in front, so hats off to him on that one. Well, we got a moment. Stop by. Concession stand, hot dogs, hamburgers, cheeseburgers, Wardinsky hot dogs, fresh cut french fries, pizza, Perry's ice cream, Pepsi, and if you're 21 or over, stop at Bruss's Place, get yourself a nice cold frosty beverage. Mark and Tim, I think, are working the stands tonight, walking through here. Where's Mark? Hello, Mark. Say hi to everybody. Oh, he's pouring a cold one now. Hey, beer man, that's what you want to yell. There you go, thank you. That bud's for somebody. Not for you, because we know you're working. That guy right there. Anytime you want to stop him and visit, nah, you got to keep working. Anyhow, we thank you for being here. I'd like to say hello to Jim and Polly Majak from Wyoming County International Speedway. Tomorrow at 2 o'clock, we are going to have out there twin 50-lap features for the late models, modified sportsmen, and we're also going to have the mini stocks are going to be having a point race.
Rob Kendrick, 75 Mark Cutner, the 78 Rick Whitmer, riding up the field, Jim Mean in the 47, and the 22 of the Catfish, John Zulis. Lights out on the Daniels Gluley Chevrolet pace car. We're going to go green. Also out there, the Racing Mom, Susie Mellion, in the Totally Tools 27. That lime green paint job. Here we go. Jipper Ortez gives him the evil eye from the tower stand, starter stand. Here we go off turn 4, green, and we're racing. With John Shermat's leading the way, here comes Chuck Hughes. They head into turn 1. Al Volkins jumps to turn 3. Way high is Tim Bernhardt, the 23, trying to go 3 wide. There is a 3 wide. Haniszewski, Light, and Watson. Guys, you can't do this, but they're going to do it anyway. We're still 3 wide now with Bernhardt, Weldy, and Light. They battle down the backstretch. Light trying to do it the long way on the high side. Got to be careful of the marbles up there as he's trying to do this 3 wide racing deal. They roll off at turn 4 to complete lap number 1. Your leaders, John Sherman, Chuck Hughes, Kyle Volk, led William Piezinski, 4th and 5th. Swinging it wide still is Gary Light, smoke flying from the 23. We're 4 wide in turns 1 and 2. Oh man, they make it through, no problems. Jason Bestwick dropping back after starting on the front row. Still problems his car. We had trouble off at turn 2. Greg Lazarek in the 4 and the 8-3 of Ken Shinta going around in a ring. They're still going, oh, and they rub noses like the Eskimos. Caution flag is out.
Point of praise.
So, caution flag, 2 down, 8 to go.
Doesn't look like either car is going to move here in the immediate future.
Well, he tried getting it together, but Greg Wazorek couldn't kept it straight.
Looks like from here, from this vantage point, I see a couple extra parts as the drivers get out to have a chat with each other.
I don't think they're trading recipes out there.
Probably not. Hey, listen, the winners for the junior crew, the Hawaiian...
Gary Watson, Gary Light, Kieran Hanashevsky, and Ray Panessa, that's your top 10. Pace car pulls it into the bluegrass. Chipper Ortez gives him the evil eye from the starter stand. He's got the green flag. He's pointing. Now he's waving it. Here we go. That means go. We're racing. Shermont and Chuck Hughes start to pull away headed to turn 1. Ledwin and Wolf. Krasinski's up to 5th now. Shermont's out with a slight advantage over Hughes. Kyle Volk moves into 3rd. Battle for 4th between the 20 and the 89 machines. Here comes Frank Green, Gary Light, Ray Panessa. Little bumper tag there from Terry Weldy. Panessa drives high. Weldy's going to try and take advantage. We're going to do this that 3 wide thing again. Weldy getting loose with Panessa. Panessa drops back a little bit after rubbing fenders. Everything's still straight and we're racing. 3 down, 7 to go. The leader still John Shermont. Chuck Hughes, Kyle Volk, Pete Pyzinski, Frank Green. Gary Light still doing the long way. Here comes Terry Weldy. They're going to make it a 3 wide thing again. They like to do that 3-way dance. Still 3 wide now to turn 3. Light, Weldy, and Frank Green. Weldy straight up the middle. Now we go 3 wide for 2nd place as Hughes. Pyzinski and Volk go 3 wide out for turn 4. And here comes Terry Weldy and Gary Light with a vengeance. They're flying to the front here. Oh no, contact between Weldy and Volk. Volk hangs on. Weldy's up the 4th. He's got a rocket strapped to the back of that race car. He's been shooting up the middle like a string through a needle. Now he's going to try the high side. We're 3 wide again. Off at turn 4, halfway through this feature. Frank Green, Pyzinski, Weldy. Weldy is just flying up through this field. Gary Light's following him all the way. 3 wide back there as well. Pyzinski drifts high, problems with that race car. Weldy and Hughes now battle for 2nd. Green is 4th. Light's up to 5th. Terry Weldy's just reeling in John Shermont's. We're 6 laps down, 4 to go. Panessa drops way high in turn 4, problems gone away in his car. Weldy is starting to reel in John Shermont. He's going for the lead on the high side off at turn number 2. He must have stolen a nitro funny car engine from Gary Denson because that car is flying this evening. Side by side with John Shermont. 3 wide for 3rd now. Hughes, Green, and Light side by side. They roll off a 4. 7 down, 3 to go. We have caution. Backstretch. Rob Kendrick and Jason Besslick spin. Problems also on this 83 Ashinta. He can't slow that car down as he's just raising the styrofoam in turns 1 and 2. So with 3 down, or 7 down, pace car pulls in. 3 to go here for Terry Weldy. He's been trying to pull away all night, but Shermont's going to try and take the lead back. Evil Eye from Drip Cortez. He says, let's go, green flag. Shermont's going to dive to the inside as they head towards turn 1.
But he's being taken over by the lead. The lead being taken over by number 3 of John Shermont as they go down the back stretch. It's a drag race between Shermont and Weldy as they go through turns 1 and 2. Shermont and Weldy side by side racing through turns 3 and 4. Look out in turns 3 and 4. Everybody all over the place.
Oh, heads up driving as they all avoid him. So far, so good. The 89 of Pyzinski whipping it around there. And he gets it back going again, and we are still... he's got to get it going, Pete, come on! Here come the leaders!
He gathers it up, and he gets out of the way. And he made it. We're going. White flag showing 1 lap to go. Side-by-side racing, Weldy and Shermont battling it out for the lead here. It looks like Weldy's up in front. Going to be taking the checkered flag if Shermont can't do it. The number 40 coming up into 3rd of Gary Light. Here we go. Coming around to take the checkered flags. Terry Weldy for Strictly Stock feature winner. Shermont, Light, Green, and Hughes round out your top 5.
And the rest of the pack field comes bonsai across. Didn't come to the scores to figure that one out. What an action-packed feature that was.
And even in turn 1 and 2, they're still getting into it as they try and slow down here.
These guys like to race just as well. So Headed down to victory lane. 50-50 tickets still available.
Yeah, it's 50-50 tickets.
We don't have a total update yet, but as soon as we get one, we'll let you know where we're at.
There he goes, taking the checkered flag. I think it's victory lap. Very wealthy in the 66.
Round of applause as the field takes it off the track. Some great racing action there for the Strictly Stocks here at Lancaster Motorsports Park.
These guys are out there, guys and girls. Yes, we have guys and girls out here having a great time in the Strictly Stock class, racing their hearts out. They really want to get there first and do everything they can to get there.
So as he comes down into victory lane, we're going to turn down to Dave Buchanan in just a minute. We'll give the driver a chance to unstrap and get out of there. Tell you what, that sure makes for one heck of a run, these guys. Don't ever underestimate them. We'll turn it down to Dave Buchanan.
Your Triple Stop feature winner, Corey Willoughby. Good job. Hey. Yeah, looks like my car was broken down. Yeah, it looked out pretty good. We were surprised because it was really bad in the heat race and stuff. We made a couple changes and it worked out. Once you got around to the three shirt out, it looked like you had to say nothing and the caution came out and you had to get right back around him. Yeah, he gave me the inside. He thought I was going up high and I just went down low and I got a good run going on him, so he ran me a clean race, so. Hey, you got any people you'd like to thank? I got to thank Classic Fence, Apple's Deli, Carly Travel, John Durso, my crew, especially. Everybody who knows who they, knows who helps out. Oh, yeah, I let them know right now in victory lane. Street stock drivers, they're a lot of help. Hey, they've been here a little bit too, so might look at all these ways you can. So, second feature win in 1999. Your winner, Corey Willoughby.
Thank you. They trackside. Great racing action here on the Strictly Stocks. Terry Welding, a very happy feature winner here, getting his picture taken for posterity and possibly for racing magazines here in the local area, and maybe even a little question on somebody's racing talk show. I wonder who has a racing talk show here in Western New York. Could it be?
Steve Roberts has one.
Okay, who else?
1-0 after 1 Buffalo. 1-0 after 1 Buffalo. Dave Roberts has a talk show on 1340 every Tuesday night from 6 to 7 o'clock. Then switch over to WXRL 1300, and you listen to this goofball up here. That's me, Tim Packman, on Track Talk.
What time is Track Talk on?
7 to 7:30. All right, folks, look down at turn 4. What time is it? Time for the Street Stocks. All righty, here we go. On the pole position, he's out of Lockport, Creative Video, Volvo Electric, Walker Auto, Mr. B's Landscaping. That'll be Jeff Merritt. Outside him, the number 36 from Tonawanda, Stannis Thimble, Phil's Janitorial Service, where number 2 is number 1 with them, and the Jolly Jug, Dave Kozlowski. In the number 71, it's supposed to be Wayne Stevens, but John Durso Jr., who you saw blow up earlier tonight, must have done some sweet, smooth talking to him. Now, John Durso Jr. will be in the number 71. Sponsors on the number 71 so is that car. That'll be Peter P. Sharp Custom Builders, Stevens Collision. That'll number 71. That'll be John Durso in there. Make that note. The 74 out of Akron, Van Buren Transfer, DePaulo Trucking, Housel Sunoco, Dan DePaulo. Third row inside, the number 14 out of Buffalo, Ransom Auto Parts, Lights Towing, Pet Connections. That's Brian Chuddy outside him. The number 34 out of Cheektowaga, Thomas Auto Service, Crown Vending, Custom Pinstriping by Paul, Mike Strauss with the cheering section off to our left, headed up by Beer Run Betty. Yeah. Next row inside, the number 94, the mobile billboard, I like to call him. He's a father as of this week. Him and wife Debbie had a baby. On the Lockport. The 60, he's not in there. The number 40, that's Cliff Lapira. The number 17, Daryl Simzak, was scheduled to be in there. The 83, that's Chip Wood. And the 13X, here we go. We are green flag racing, street stock action. Here we go through turns 1 and 2. It's going to be Merritt with Kozlowski behind him. Now Chuddy and Apollo to the outside with Houston sliding in there to take away the 4th spot. Bonsai down the backstretch they go. Merritt looking to get out in front, overcoming mechanical problems early in the season. Oh, Chuddy gets a little loose, gathers it together. That inside row seems to be the slow go right now. Here they go, side by side through the middle of the pack. Watch Di Pasquale now as he's working on Houston. Oh, look at that full moon rising over the horizon. That full moon is brought to you by Lancaster Motorsports Park. Now back on the track through 3 and 4. Here they go. Merritt's still your leader. Kozlowski behind him. Middle of the pack's where the action's at. Look at Davis with Apollo to the outside. Krupsik right behind Davis and Strauss with Catalano. That number 10 of Brown and Hoddick in the 99. Now your leader, still Jeff Merritt. Oh, Cliff Lapierre in the number 40 turns it around. That RE Speed Fabrication Buffalo frame on that car. He gets it back out on the track. First night out in that car. Merritt, still your leader, way out in front. Grandstand paramedic to the office, please. Grandstand paramedic to the office, please. Now here we go. 3 wide down the back stretch with Di Pasquale. Chuddy and Houston. Oh, boy, you can't do that through the turns. Here they come. Now you've got Houston to the outside of Chuddy. Your leader is Merritt. He's way out in front. We're caution free after 4. Now Krupsik to the inside of Chuddy. Catalano looks to follow as well. Davis right behind them looking for racing room with Brown and DePaulo behind them. Oh, the middle of the pack where your action's at. Check them out. Here they go through turns 3 and 4. Now look at Krupsik. He's moving up from 15th starting position. He's running 4th. Mark Krupsik burning through the pack tonight. Turns 1 and 2, they're going to go down the back stretch. Let's see what's going to happen. Jeff Merritt's way out in front. Now Kozlowski has Di Pasquale pulling up on him. Now Krupsik looks to reel them both in with Catalano and Houston. Cliff Lapierre brings it to the infield. Down the front stretch they come through turns 1 and 2. Now Di Pasquale pulls to the outside of Kozlowski, looking for racing room around him. Davis and Houston Jr. battling for position down the backstretch. You've got Krupsik and Catalano running single file, then Brown and Chuddy and DePaulo. Jeff Merritt way out in front. Now Krupsik's wheeling in. Rolling him in, reeling him in. Here he's going to try to do it. Now Kozlowski has Di Pasquale to the outside. Krupsik now, he's looking for racing room. He doesn't know which line to take. He likes the inside line as preferred, but if he has to work it the hard way, he will. Jeff Merritt, he's out there all by himself. All right, look at that battle on for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Now Catalano snuck up on Krupsik. Now Krupsik to the inside of Di Pasquale. Kozlowski trying to hold them both off. Here they come. DePaulo off the pace down the backstretch. Here's your battle. Look at throw a blanket over them. Krupsik pulled to the back bumper of Kozlowski. Catalano looking for racing room around both of them. Di Pasquale trying to get around Kozlowski. Oh, look at this street stock action. They're going to go 3 wide. Oh, Kozlowski shuts the door on Krupsik. DePaulo to the infield. Nowinski to the infield as well. Here they come. Your battle's on. Look at that. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Krupsik now. Here we're going to go. 3 wide through turns 1 and 2. Now this is street stock action in Lancaster style. Di Pasquale now gets around Kozlowski. Kozlowski to the inside. Now Krupsik's going to go to the outside. Davis is coming up on the 64 of Catalano. Merritt is still your leader. 11 laps down. 9 to go. We passed the halfway point. Merritt's out in front all by himself. Now Di Pasquale's going to try to start reeling him in. Here goes Krupsik with racing room around Kozlowski. Here goes Catalano. Here comes Mike Davis in the 02 with Houston and Jared Brown catching up. Oh, Kozlowski gets a little squirrely. Gathers it back together. Davis follows Catalano around. And the Mr. D stumbling Johnny's Pizzeria and Restaurant. 02. Now he goes to the outside of Kozlowski. Merritt out in front all by himself, just running around like a Sunday drive so far. 13 down, 7 to go. Here comes Di Pasquale, Krupsick, Catalano, and Davis, though. Now Brown and Houston Jr. battling. Chuddy and Irving in front of us with Haddock and Strauss. Wayne Bernhardt in the lavender car with Olemski. That is John Durso in the 71 tonight with the 52 of Mark Potier in that brand new car. 14 down, 6 to go for the end of this show. Here we go. That's going to be Merritt. Now Di Pasquale. Davis looking for racing room around Kozlowski. Oh, they're doing that dirt track move there. They gathered together. Kozlowski in the 36. Davis looking for racing room. That's your battle right now for positions. 5 to go. Chip Artez, our starter, give him up 5 fingers to go. Now Davis to the inside of Kozlowski. They go side by side, rim to rim, through turns 1 and 2. Davis battling for the top 5 position. Now he's got Brown and Houston behind him. Davis now gets on the gas, gets by them. Merritt's still your leader. Di Pasquale out and running in second. Then you got Krupsick, Catalano, and Davis. Now your battle's on for the middle of the pack position with Brown, Kozlowski, and Houston. Jeff Merritt overcoming early season problems. Motor problems blown too before we got going, but now he's showing he wants to win one. With 3 to go, we're going to get it.
Merritt still leading the way. Di Pasquale, Krupsick, he's getting reeled in by Catalano for 4th. 5th is Davis, Brown, Houston, and Kozlowski. That's your freight train for 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. Parallel popsicle sticks, 2 laps to go for Jeff Merritt in the 49. Tim Di Pasquale rides 2nd, Krupsick, Catalano, Davis, your top 5. Brown looking to move on the inside for 5th. They head into turn 1. Davis still holds him a little bit off. Merritt still rides through 3 and 4. He's going to get the white flag this time by. Di Pasquale's running out of time here. Krupsick holding on to 3rd. Catalano's going to try and make the move around the high side around him. As they battle for 3rd, Krupsick barely holding them off. They go into turns 1 and 2. Your leader rolls off at turn 2. He's got a half a lap left. Catalano kissing the rear bumper of Mark Krupsick in turns 1 and 2. He drops off a little bit. Now, coming off turn 4, pick up his first street stock feature win in 1999. Your winner, Jeff Merritt, the 49. Tim Di Pasquale will finish 2nd. Krupsick, Catalano 4th. 5th is Davis, Brown, John Houston. 8th, Dave Kozlowski. Don Irving, 9th place finish. And the battle for 10th between Chuddy and Strauss. Chuddy will take 10th. Strauss, Bernhardt, Haddock, and Wolemski, your top 15. So a great run for Jeff Merritt after a string of bad luck early on. See your winner, Jeff Merritt. Jeff Merritt's going to take the victory lap here on Wardinsky's Hot Dog Night at Lancaster Motorsports Park. Di Pasquale, great 2nd place run, new paint job on his car. Krupsick in the 15, a good job for your defending street stock champion. Coming out next will be some late model hot laps for some of our late model drivers. After a couple of the cars that crashed or came late, they're going to get a couple hot laps here. And then we're going to go right into our sportsman feature. Jeff Merritt, creative video of Lowland Electric, walker out of Mr. B's Landscaping out of Lockport, picks up the feature victory here. And shortly we'll be sending it down to Tip Packman. He rolls into victory lane. Your winner, Jeff Merritt. Tim Packman, I'm going to send it down to you.
All right, we're down here in victory lane. Down here in victory lane, he overcame some early problems this year. And he had some motor problems at the beginning of the season. Blew a couple motors, and that was the vengeance he had, the determination to get out there tonight and do it. And he's going to be coming out. He's getting a little smoocherooski there now. He's coming up out of the car. Great racing action here as these guys work their way through the back. Here's your winner, Jeff Merritt. Hey, Jeff, welcome to Victory Lane. It's been a long, hard struggle to get here this year, hasn't it?
A lot of work, a lot of work.
You blew a couple motors early in the season, didn't make it through a couple heats.
Yeah, I got 2 motors gone already. Borrowed this one, so thanks to him.
Where'd you get it from?
Kenny Zeems, the number 4 car, the Sportsman.
Oh, you put Lemon Motor in. What do you want to thank for helping you get here to Victory Lane tonight?
Well, first off, I got to thank my mom and dad. They do everything for me that I need. And then my Violent Electric, they're a big sponsor too. I got Mr. B Sandblasting. I got Walker Automotive. I got Niagara Falls Welding. I got Creative Video, Violent Electric again. I know there's a lot of people I'm forgetting. I know that.
We just have to get back to Victory Lane and thank him again.
Yeah.
Does this make it good vengeance for the early season?
We get about 5 more, we might be in the point run then.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, your winner, Jeff Merritt for the Street Stock. He'll be doing his Fuji photo finish moment. Let's turn it back up to race control.
All right, thanks, Tim. Quick update on the 50-50. We're up above 550 for the 50-50. So get your tickets now, 1 for 1. 3 tickets for $2 and 10 tickets for $5. With a dollar giver, holler, you too can be a big winner.
There we go. Hey, and just a reminder that Hutchins Automotive is proud to sponsor the Hutchins Automotive Pit Area in 1999. Each week in partnership with a key Hutchins partner, race teams can visit the Hutchins Automotive Pit Stop display located in Driver Pit Area from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. There they can meet the Hutchins girls and receive weekly giveaways, prizes, coupons, rebates, and more. Key Hutchins Automotive Pit Stop partners in 1999 include True Flate Blues, Trico, Ray Bestis, Lucas Oil, Rain-X, and Radiator Specialty. Looks like we got some hot laps for the late models here coming up in just a few minutes. And we're taking a Fuji moment out here on the track. I wonder if they're happy, Dave.
They seem pretty.
We should be racing this time around. And here they come out of turn 4. The starter looks them over. The green flag is waving, and we are racing. On the outside. But he's going to be passed up as he goes into third. Is Eddie Kane makes his way into the second spot. Top 4, Joey Manko, Eddie Kane, Jerry Gradle Jr. holding on to third. And making a pass for fourth is Rutherford coming around the outside, but can't quite make his way around. Number 76. Etrick and Gradle. Rutherford and Ulrich mounting out to our top 6 as Gradle pulls away in the corners, tries to get around Eddie Kane. The number 23, but can't quite get there. He's going way outside. KJ Etrick staying down low. Looks like he's going to be able to pass Jerry Gradle. Ooh, little contact up there. Some brake action. Jerry Gradle hanging on to third spot, but working for every bit of it. He's going outside, taking the long way around the track. Joey Manko in a commanding lead, coming out of turn 4, down the front straight. Here we go. Joey Manko to 50 going. Jerry Gradle Jr. in third. Kane, Gradle, Eckrick, and Rutherford bunched up down there. 2 wide into turns 3 and 4. Working their way through it. Manko takes on the lap traffic. They come down the front stretch. They're trying to figure out who's going to lead it through. Jerry Gradle moving out in the front, hanging on to second place. But he's being given everything he can by Eddie Kane. And Kirk Rutherford bailing out. Kirk Rutherford going to the outside of Jerry Gradle Jr. What's he going to take him as they come across lap traffic? Let's see how it goes. Gradle holds him off. Rutherford and Gradle Jr. battling it out. Wheel-to-wheel racing down the backstretch. It's a race down to see who can get there first. And it looks like Rutherford gets around him. Oh my goodness. Look at turn 2. Oh. Edmund Rowe up into the polystyrene foam very hard. Looks like they've got Teresi and Pierce up there as well.
Edmund Rowe in the 88, sailing up into the expandable polystyrene. He's coming to rest there. Track crews are on their way. Medical teams are out there to check on him real quick. As soon as we get word of what's wrong, if there's any injuries at all, we'll let you know. The paramedics are rushing to the scene. Safety crew is on the track. A spectacular crash as he goes up there. And that expandable polystyrene that lofted him up in the air. We're waiting to hear from track officials about 15-year-old Edmund Rowe in the number 88.
Wow, that was a hard hit. And that brings out the red flag as we've got to stop all the traffic here on the track and check things out and see what's going on. We'll let you know as soon as we know.
Sabres, 3-0 now. Rob Ray. Ready for this, folks? Rob Ray scored. They're still checking on Eddie Monroe out there. They want to use caution as they were strapped in. Driver is okay. Ed Monroe in the 88 is A-okay, folks.
Whoa. That makes you nervous when somebody goes up on the wall that hard, moving that fast.
Each and every week, you know.
Way through turns 3 and 4. Our starter, Chipper Ortez, looking them over, pointing the green flag at the turn. And as they come out of turns 3 and 4, we are green flag racing. Weatherford on the outside of Manko, giving him everything he can handle. Gradle looking at both of them. Weatherford backs off, coming out of turn 2. Manko pulls away on the back stretch. Gradle and Rutherford neck and neck back there, coming out of turns 3 and 4. Looks like we got a race on for 4th place as Eddie Kane going back quite a bit. Gradle falling back into 3rd. The number 75, Ulrich in 4th. And Eckrick in 5th as Eddie Kane is falling way off the pace here. Capelli looking to sneak under Eddie Kane, but can't quite make it. As Joey Manko leads right now, Jerry Gradle Jr. looks like he's going to drop another place if he doesn't stand on it. Come out of turn 2. The number 75 at Jeff Ulrich looking over real hard on the inside, trying to get by him, but can't quite do it. Jerry Gradle still holding on to 3rd place, coming out of turns 3 and 4. But he's going to have to do a lot of racing to stay ahead. Hard turn here. Joey Manko still showing the way to Kurt Rutherford to come out of turns 1 and 2. Manko and Rutherford opening up a sizable lead over Jerry Gradle Jr., who's a distant 3rd as they come down the back stretch. Jerry Gradle appears to have gotten things under control here and hanging on to it. And halfway, going us halfway, 10 laps down and a 20-lap sportsman's feature. Joey Manko showing Kirk Rutherford the way down the back stretch. Jerry Gradle Jr. in 3rd. The 75 of Jeff Ulrich rounding out your top 4. Jeff Ulrich being challenged for the 4th spot here. KJ Edwards tries to sneak under the underside of Jeff Ulrich, but can't quite get it done there. But he's going to challenge him for 4th as we go around. Jerry Gradle Jr. a distant 3rd. It looks like Kirk Rutherford is going to try and work over Joey Manko and try and take a lead away from him. Joey shows him the way around the track. 12 laps. Joey Manko still showing Kirk Rutherford the way. Jerry Gradle, Joey and Kirk are opening up a huge lead. Oh, look out in turn 2. Eddie Kane loses it up into turn 2, puts it right up into the foam, and we're going to have another caution. He ducks into the infield, and Joey Manko is getting ready to show them the way around through turns 4. Here it comes. The green flag is being pointed at Chipper Ortez, looks him over, waves the green flag, and we are back to racing action. Rutherford into turn 1 and does it. Rutherford makes the pass around Joey Manko. Manko is right on him, connected to his back bumper, looking to see if he can trade places with him again, but Rutherford's going to show him the way through turns 3 and 4. So you got Rutherford, Manko, Jerry Gradle Jr. looking him over. The number 75 of Jeff Ulrich looking over Jerry Gradle Jr. coming down the inside. Manko trying to get to the inside, but can't quite get around Rutherford. Jerry Gradle Jr. is fading back. He loses 2nd place to Jeff Ulrich, and KJ Eckrick looking to do the same thing to Jerry Gradle Jr., trying to get underneath him. Jerry Gradle had better get it back together, or he's going to drop back, and he does. Rutherford, Manko, Ulrich, Gradle, and KJ Eckrick battling now. Gradle is going to drop back coming out of turn 2 and drops back to 5th place. Rookies running 2nd and 4th. Rutherford is giving everything. Jeff Ulrich in 3rd, looking things over to see if he can pick up some speed.
Rutherford hangs on. Manko right on his rear bumper. They're going to try bump draft it. Manko's going to make move to the inside. We got 3 laps to go. Manko the inside, but Rutherford holds him up. They head into turns 1 and 2. Rutherford with a slight advantage. Running 3rd is Ulrich. Eckert 4th. Joe Teresi's made it back up to 5th. Your leader is still Rutherford now with about a half car length over Manko in the 95. Manko pulling, getting right up on his rear bumper. 2 laps to go. Manko's going to make move to the inside. Rutherford slams the door on him. Parallel pocket 6. 2 to go for Kirk Rutherford. Still with a slight advantage, but Manko hooked up to the rear bumper. He's trying to pull out the slingshot and make the move high side, outside. Which way is he going to make it? They go to turn 3 and 4. Manco's going to try again and pull up on the rear bumper. He's going to get the white flag here. Manco now going to try high this time. Rutherford still holds him up. 1 lap to go for Kurt Rutherford from 13. Manco still attached there for Rutherford. 1 and 2 they battle. Now up in turn 2, Manco drops back a little bit, maybe setting up for one last move. They head into turns 3 and 4. Manco now slightly moving in. He's going to roll off in turn 4, try to get around Rutherford. He's going to try the high side. Will it be enough? No! Kurt Rutherford takes your Sportsman feature win. Manco second. Ulrich, Eckrick, Joe Teresi, Capelli, Grado, Eric Doctor, and Mark Helden. Ronald McDonald round out your top 10.
Then you got Grimmer and Banker rounding out the field. So what a battle that was. Sportsman feature action here at Lancaster Motorsports Park. Hats off to all the drivers. They did that one. And Manco and Rutherford, one heck of a battle. So that was one heck of a race for those guys.
Oh, definitely. And the Rutherford Rowdies will be partying tonight. Not only the Sabres winning, but now Kirk Rutherford picks up a feature victory. Also, hats off to Joey Manco, improving 1 spot on his best feature finish ever here at Lancaster. Now in second place after finishing 3rd last week. This guy keeps getting better and better. I think we can look to him as one of the top stars in sportsmen in the coming years.
Yeah, it's for a short time frame that he's put that ride together. He finished 3rd a couple of weeks ago, and now he's finished 2nd, and he could have had a victory. That restart might have affected, might not have, and he was trying his line to get around Rutherford, but they were both running the same line, so Kirk Rutherford brings that checkered flag down the back stretch, and the driver's unstrapped down here in victory lane. So there they go, Joey Manco crawling out. I'm sure nerves of steel on that 15-year-old kid there tonight. Former go-kart champion. And we'll be turning it down to John O'Doy in just a minute. Kirk Rutherford pulled it down. The Rutherford Rowdies out there to join him in just a minute. He shuts the car down. Hey, while we got a second before we do this, we'd like to wish a happy birthday to Dennis Petrie, your on-track starter. He's got the checkered flag in his hand right now. Happy birthday, Dennis. John O'Doy, down to you.
Thank you, Tim Packman. How about that? Sportsman's racing action here tonight. As the Rutherford Rowdies are making their way out on the track to congratulate our Sportsman's feature winner. Waiting for him to unbuckle and get out of the car here. That was some great racing action. Let's put your hands together for our Sportsman's feature winner, Kirk Rutherford. Come on over here. Hey, congratulations, Kirk. Great race. That was some hard racing action. Who do you need to say thank you to?
Orcotra Concrete, Sir Billiards, Beckwith Builders, Gittevens Farms. They just come on with us tonight. Thanks. Like to everybody that helps is just great.
What a great way to show your new sponsor how to do it.
Yeah, he came a couple times. We took second the last few times, I think.
All righty. Anybody else on that one?
CJ's Plastics, our jams, they painted it. Sir Billiards, Final Graphics, they did all the graphics on the car. I think that's about it.
All righty. Thank you very much. Once again, put your hands together for your Sportsman feature winner, Kirk Rutherford. Back up to you guys in the tower.
Thanks a lot, John O'Doy. And also, Kirk Rutherford there doing as well. Hats off to all those guys doing an awesome job tonight in the Sportsman feature event. We're going to be coming up with a late model feature in just a minute. 50-50 will be drawn right after the late model feature. Some great prizes giveaway there tonight. So Kirk Rutherford will be joined by quite a few people in just a second down there in victory lane for his Fuji photo finish moment. Second period just ended in the Sabres game, 5-0, folks. Boy, I hope the photographer's got the wide-angle lens going on this one tonight. Your 50-lap late model feature coming up in just a minute. Once again, folks, thanks for coming out tonight. Beautiful night of racing, beautiful night for racing here at Lancaster Motorsports Park. We thank you for being part of it, coming out. Dennis Petrie, your on-track starter, celebrating a birthday tonight as well. Always down there in the midst of the action. I wouldn't know if I want that job on the car, but Dennis, happy birthday to you, my friend. Thanks for your years of service here to the track. Now back to the racing. There they go, through turns 3 and 4. Nash with Nurmi to the outside in with Pisecki. And Carbone, here we come. Chipper Ortiz says, go boys, go! Into turns 1 and 2, side by side, no changing. Oh, Krentz off the pace. So Seitz, Krentz getting high to the outside. Trying to stay out of harm's way. They try to thread the needle through the back. Now your leader is going to be Mike Nash in the 1, with Nurmi with Carbone behind him, Pisecki, McLeod. And there's Mark Pinnell. Whitnagel to the outside of Shear. Oh no, they're going to go 3 wide and late model action here. Out of turn 2 down the back stretch. Oh, Pinnell, Pisecki, and Whitnagel. Almost doing the 3 wide action on lap number 2. Man, oh man, Nash out in front. AT&A Trucking number 1 out in front. Now here comes Carbone in the 31, running second with McLeod. Nurmi now going to the inside. He's got guys going by him. Uh-oh, El Pisecki gets loose. El Pisecki on the brakes, gathers it together. Oh, man. Avoiding potential disaster there. El Pisecki. But look at the position the guys behind him lost. Heads up to those drivers as they work their way. When they work their way around them. Okay, here they come out of turn 4. Oh, now look at Tommy McLeod to the inside of Carbone. Look at Mark Pinnell, the number 81. He's looking for racing room around them. Now it's Nurmi and Nurmi side by side on the back. Oh, Whitnagel side by side on the back stretch. Saw the blue car. My fault. Coming out of the 15 of Phillips. Let's see what happens as the race goes on. Phillips having handling problems. Mike Phillips in the 15 dumps it off to the infield. Mike Phillips having problems. Caution on the speedway. So Mike Phillips, first night out in the car. Sparks coming out of the left rear as he came down through turns 1 and 2. As he came down the back stretch, he lost control. Quick pit stop. The crew did whatever they could do. So Bobby Weber back out. Not only a great pit crew, but his sister made some awesome cookies and brownies for us up here tonight. Thank you to Lois. All right, lights are off of the Daniels Glowy Chevrolet pace car. They're lined up side by side. Nash had a great lead, but now it's closed up with McLeod to the outside of him. Pinnell, watch him in the 81. The 31 of Corbin to the outside. Here we go. Chipper says, go, man, go! Tommy McLeod at number 4 jumps out in front with Nash. Now Pinnell with, Nurmi off the pace. Scott Nurmi in the 20. Losing control. Here we go, down the front stretch now with Nash battling to the inside of him. Single file McLeod, then Nash, then Pinnell with Whitnagel right behind him. The 44 of Shear has Carbone to the outside in. Here comes Ron Nurmi in the number 2. Watch Mike Henley in the 86. Now single file down the back stretch they go. McLeod with Nash. Now Pinnell goes to the outside of Nash, working that angle. Let's see what Whitnagel is going to do. Here comes Shear. Now Nurmi to the outside of Ron Nurmi to the outside of Mike Henley with Carbone in front of them. Down the backstretch they go. Pinnell get a little loose out of turn 2, gathered it back together. Now you've got Whitnagel and Shear. Both those guys know where victory lane is at this track. Ruby coming out in the 65. Jerry Ruby joining the pack. Now let's go back up front. You've got McLeod with Nash, then Pinnell. Then you've got Shear and Whitnagel. Carbone battling as Mike Henley behind him. Ron Nermy, the number 2, as they settle into a groove here. 11 laps down. 11 laps down, 39 to go. A 50-lap feature event for the late model, single file down the back stretch. Let's see how these positions are going to jostle up. Nash looking to make it some race through McLeod. McLeod taking the high side. Nash ducks to the inside. Can he hold on to that position? Yes. Oh, Nash gets a little loose. Gathers it together. Pinnell gets in there. That's it. That opens room for Greg Shear in the 44. Dives to the inside of Pinnell. Oh, let's see what's going to happen now. Out of 4, McLeod. Oh, there it goes. Nash spinning around. Oh, great job by Carbone to avoid running into him. And a collective sigh heard from the crowd, especially the Carbone crew to my right.
So Loeb and Packman take over on the racing call. Late model feature one more time.
Right, that's our second caution, so we will line them up side by side. Lights are off on the Daniels Cologli Chevrolet pace car. McLeod is now your leader. But watch outside of him, you got Pinnell with Windangle right behind McLeod outside of him. You've got Mike Henley in the number 86, then Joe Carbone in the 31. Now you've got Ron Nermy. Here we go, green flag. Here they go, between 1 and 2. McLeod leading Pinnell with Windangle. Henley and Carbone with Ron Nermy coming up behind them. Your pal Al by second in the 00. Look at Johnny Juliker in that repaired 09, working his way up from 21st on the starting grid. Doing that Bondo super tape repair job on the 09 doesn't seem to be affecting him. There goes Pinnell looking to the inside of McLeod. Mark Pinnell in the number 81 trying to work him, but Windingle's right behind them. Let's see what happens now. Here they come, side by side. Oh, McLeod shuts the door on him. Pinnell's going to have to power it out of turn 2, Bonsai down the back stretch. Let's see what's going to happen. Windangle hanging on to third. Just going to wait and see what happens. Oh, there goes Cam Mason in the 23. Cam Mason spinning around in turns 1 and 2. As he gets, caution will come out. That's the third caution. All right, so caution comes out. Cam Mason gets it around. He's going to reach his car. Now you've got McLeod with Pinnell outside him. Windangle running in the third spot. Outside him, you've got Henley. Nermy with Juliker outside him. Watch those two guys. Your pal Al Pisecki outside of Joe Carbone. Here they go. Green flag. McLeod jumps out in front. Randy France, number 54, another driver who had repairs to make between the heat and the feature. He started 18th on the grid. He's worked his way up front. All these late models putting on a great show for you here tonight at Lancaster. Here they come. Foxter, your leader, with Windangle and Pinnell working him. Now it's Nermy in fourth with Juliker. Juliker now top 5 as he gets by Henley. John Juliker in that repaired number 09. Single file with Windangle looking to the inside of Pinnell. Pinnell looking to shut the door on him. Pinnell doesn't worry about him. He's worried about the fourth Tom McLeod. Now Juliker to the inside of Ron Nermy, the number 2. Pinnell setting up McLeod for the move. Here they come down the front stretch. Here they are, side by side. Rim to rim, door, handle, door, handle. Here they go, turns 1 and 2. Bonsai down the back stretch. Pinnell gets the better of McLeod. Let's see if that does it now. Pinnell, Mark Pinnell is your new leader. John Juliker running fourth with Windangle in front of him. Oh, here we go. Lap number 20, 30 to go. Juliker's a man on a mission. Now he's in third. Is he going to go by Windangle down the back stretch? Randy France, number 54. These guys that had to make repairs, they're out there running. Look at Bobby Weber with Scott Nermy to his inside. Now Mark Pinnell looks to open up a big lead on the 4 of McLeod. Juliker, the 09, working him over as they go into turns 3 and 4 with Windnagel, Nurmi, Ron Nurmi, and Henley. Now Juliker's looking to challenge for second down the back stretch. Let's see what happens. Juliker looking to the inside of McLeod. He gets that right front fender to the inside. No, he shuts the door on him. Sights up high in turn 2 in the 23X, the yellow car. Mark Bunnell looking to open up a big lead over McLeod and Juliker. Juliker has his hands full trying to get by McLeod. With here comes Windnagel and Ron Nurmi and Mike Henley. Got him to the inside. McLeod and Juliker battling. Juliker looking to go to the outside to the inside. He's going to try the long way around him. He tried the short way. Halfway. John Juliker, man on a mission, and then 09 goes to the outside of McLeod. There you go. France spinning around on the front stretch of the 54. Randy France sitting there with caution coming out. This will bring the field together. Mark Bunnell.
So what's that making now?
Sundina. The sale's over? Oh, no, that's another store. Here we go. Single file for the restart. We are past halfway. Mike Seitz removing his roof. You want to see what a late model engine looks like? Just watch him as he goes by. Right now, back up to the front of the field. The 81 of Mark Bunnell, the 09 of Juliker. McLeod, here they go. They're going to bunch him up. They come freight trading out of 4 for the green flag. We got it! They're going to battle rim to rim, side by side. Nurmi high up off the pace. Rim to rim they go down the back stretch. Juliker, Bunnell, Juliker as they dice it back and forth. Oh, now the 81, he's going to take the long way around. Mano battling down the back stretch with Juliker and Mark Bunnell. Mark Bunnell and Juliker, your battle's on for the lead. They trade that back and forth. Nerves of steel on those veteran drivers. Wow. Oh, there goes Shearer, the 44. Oh my God, almost lost it together. He's battling back from the back of the pack. As he went up, 23X's sights to the infield. Here they come down the front stretch. Down the back stretch they go. It's Juliker to the inside of Bunnell. These guys are rim to rim. Window net to window. Here we go. Oh, Bunnell gets a little loose up into 3. Juliker looks to take advantage of that. Bunnell is taking the long way around the track. Going oversteered there, Mike. Hang on. You got Juliker to your inside. Now you got McLeod and Windnagel with Henley. Cam Mason dying up, coming to a stop and turn. Right down the front stretch, here come your leaders. Oh my! Caution had to come out. So Cam Mason, that Genesee.
Serious. They're not going to give an inch, and here they come into turns 3 and 4.
Let's see how it's going to shape up. Here they come, 3 and 4 down the front stretch. Watch your starter. Green flag is left. He says, "Go, boys, go!" Juliker was going to beat it outside, but it doesn't going to work. He's going to go to the inside again. Bunnell needs to shut the door on him if he wants to hold off Juliker on the inside. Otherwise, Mark Bunnell could be racing the long way around Lancaster Motorsports Park. Now you've got McLeod and Windnagel. Here comes Brett Shear through the field. Check out Bobby Weber in the number 11. These guys that had to make the repairs. They're out there racing with a vengeance. Now here goes Juliker looking to the inside of Bunnell. Bunnell shuts the door on him in 3. Bunnell will be your leader again. Juliker finding every way he can to get around him. Single file racing for the front of the pack. Bobby Weber, El Paisecki gets a little loose. He gathers it together. Scott Nurmi looks to capitalize on that. Here comes Brett Shear working his way back through the pack. fifth. They're bolted together going through the turns with McLeod, Windnagel, and Henley. Now the 44 is Shear racing his way around Mike Sticky. Windnagel looking for racing room around McLeod. 56 of Krentz back to the infield. Shear battles are shaping up for the front for the third, fourth, and fifth. Now Henley to the inside of Windnagel. Juliker trying to work to the inside of Pinnell. Pinnell shuts the door down on him. They go through the turns. Pinnell looks to be stronger in the turns. Juliker on the straight. It wouldn't be fun racing if all we had to do was run straight, but that's why we go and turn left twice. Uh-oh, Pinnell and Henley coming together. Pinnell and Henley. Excuse me, Windnagel and Henley doing a little grind in there. The old sheet metal shimmy. Here they come to 3 and 4. It's going to be Pinnell with Juliker. Your battle's on for fourth spot with Henley and Windnagel. And Carbone right there as well. Now Brett Shear's right behind Bobby Weber. Laps to go. Henley and Windnagel. Here comes Bobby Weber to the inside of Derby. He's got Brett Shear right behind him. Oh, El Paisecki off the pace. El Paisecki off the pace, having handling problems. That front end looks to be crunched up just a little bit. Here he comes down the front stretch. The battle still for the lead. 12 laps to go. Man, I'm telling you, if I'm Mark Pinnell or John Juliker, those are nerves of steel you're seeing taking place up there. Here comes McLeod. He's in third. Now fourth, fifth, and sixth. That single file with Henley, Windnagel, and Carbone. Derby working in. Shear to the outside of Weber. But up front, your battle's still going on. Man, we thought the fireworks were later. They started early. Oh, Juliker looked at tucked to the inside of Pinnell. Pinnell shut the door on him. Watch as they come down the front stretch. Into turns 1 and 2. Let's see what happens now. Juliker setting him up for the inside move. Pinnell taking the high side through and then getting him on the stretches, getting through the turns. Juliker has more power in the straights. Pinnell has to do. Oh, Pinnell slows down a little bit there. Juliker has to check up. Now Pinnell capitalizes, gets on the gas, and gets ahead of him. Here goes Juliker to the inside of Pinnell. Here we go. We're going to go side by side again. Juliker tries to power by Pinnell. He gets to the inside. Here they are at the stripe. Oh, man. Pinnell by 5 inches. Side, rim to rim, door handle, it's Pinnell and Juliker. One heck of a battle shaping up here. 7 laps to go, 7 laps to jump. Now Juliker is your leader. Pinnell now has to chase him back to get it with 6 laps to go. John Juliker looked like he was down and out earlier. Waha! Turn 2. Scott Nermy comes around. And Daryl McKay goes to the infield. So that'll bring out the caution. Just as John Juliker wrestled the lead away.
Pops over the line, and they do.
Lights are off on the Daniels Golgoli Chevrolet pace car. Touchdown into turn 3. Watch your leader, John Juliker. Let's see how much of a jump he's going to try to get on him here. He is your leader. He does set the pace. As they come up to the start stripe there in turn 4, look at Pinnell right behind. Oh, he slows them right down. We're green. Green flag racing. Now Juliker looks to get out in front of Pinnell. Tommy McLeod in the number 4. Here comes Ron Nermy with Windnagel to the outside of him. Carbone looks to fall back. Brett Shear blazing through the pack. Oh, here they come with 4 more to go. big lead over Pinnell. Now you've got McLeod. Now it's Weber and Windnagel battling down the back stretch.
Juliker opening up a big lead coming down the front stretch. Pinnell in second. Hanging on. Juliker. In the book. 3 to go. Juliker leads Pinnell. Tom McLeod coming up in third. Looking Pinnell over to see if he can pass it. Surprising here. 2 to go. 2 to go as Juliker comes around across the start-finish line. 2 to go. Amazing that John Juliker comes up. Looks him over, tries to pass, but it looks like as we come around turns 3 and 4, John Juliker showing the way to the white flag. John Juliker down the front straight, taking the white flag. Juliker, on the top of the lead as they come around to turn 1 and 2. Pinnell got a little wide in turn 2, but he's going on the back stretch. And here he comes, taking the checkered flags in your late model feature. The 09 of John Juliker. Put your hands together. Juliker, Pinnell, McLeod, top 3.
Blake Henley fourth, Ron Dermy fifth, Windagel, Bob Weber, Frankie Jr., Joey Carbone, and Mike Nash, your top 10. So John Juliker picking up the Memorial Day Wardinsky 50 lapper. Mark Pinnell, he was getting a little loose there. I think the tires had finally gone away on that car after racing hard for a good 30, 35 laps. The tires started to go away and he lost the handling on the race car, and that kept him from catching up to Juliker there in the winding laps.
That was amazing that John Juliker could take that car back into the pits and with the help of his pit crew get that thing taped back together and get it dialed in so it handled as well as it did, especially with Mark Pinnell giving him everything he could handle the whole way around the track.
Oh, definitely. I think John Juliker's going to buy a round of beers for his pit crew tonight after getting his race car back out for the feature. He was out during hot laps after our sportsman feature. That car looked like a modified, but they slapped the front end on it, and he was back out here. What do you know? Picks up the feature win. Great job by the Juliker crew. Absolutely amazing racing here at Lancaster Motorsports Park. What a great 50-lap feature. I'll tell you what, these guys were getting the job done in a big hurry because it didn't take them long at all to get around the track. John Juliker doing a little victory burnout up there in turn 3, having a great time celebrating, blowing some donuts, having some fun celebrating up in turn 3. Look at the smoke clouds as John Juliker has a great time. Juliker taking a page out of the Dale Earnhardt victory lap book. And John Juliker pulls up to the line and we'll hand it over trackside to Tim Backman.
They tried to whoop his ass tonight, but he fought back and showed him on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're down here in Victory Lane. Hey, get out your 50-50 tickets. Get your 50-50 tickets out. $1,015 tonight. Woo! All right, here. Let me hold that for a second. Here's John Juliker! Neat. All right, hey, John. Come here, buddy. First of all, John, didn't look like too promising in that heat event earlier tonight. Now you went up, did some great repairs on the car, worked your way up through the field. That was just minor repairs, Deb. That's minor repairs? We knocked the spindle off, knocked the radiator off the front end. The welder wires and put it in a trailer, I think, because you didn't want to work that hard. Guys did a hell of a job. I got a heck of a crew. Nelson been with me for 10, 15, 20 years, one of the guys. And I'd like to thank them all tonight because it really hooked after a dough. You did a heck of a job in working your way. And I want to say you and Pinnell put on one heck of a race there, battling for that lead. Much for those good, clean guys. You know, if you're there, you're there. If you're not, you better get on the hole. You want to be good, clean. That's it. So you came up, congratulations. What do you want to thank, man? You like this. You're excited, aren't you? I'd like to thank Don Davis, Alvin Auto Parts, Kyle Snowplow Service. We just got Charlie the picture. He's on the back here. Timmy can show you the card. Yeah, it's there, but it's real small. And mainly my crew, because it wasn't for their help tonight, and the welders' help, we wouldn't be out here right now. That's what you get that welder for. There he is. Now we got a job. And the fourth score because they give us a lot of money. They're going to give somebody up there a lot of money. I'm going to pick a winning number. $1,015. Also, a happy birthday for you on Tuesday, is it? Yeah, I'm going to be an old man Tuesday. 50? Big 50, but I can still do it, I guess. Yes, you can, and you can race, too. Oh, hey, here you go. 50 years old. Here you go, get out those tickets. Okay, this one's for the money, and then we're going to draw some other ones. This one's for the money. $1,015. 491-143. That's 491-143. That's $1,015. We'll hold on to that one. This one's for a $25 gift certificate at Mark Anthony's Restaurant. That's from Able Agency. That's 492-013. 492-013. What do we got now? Oh, the Racing Reality. Just keep drawing them there. Stay out of there. I'll just stay out of there. Okay. 494-742. You get to go drive a race car for 10 laps. 494-742. Now grab 3 out of there. These are tickets for tomorrow's racing at Wyoming County International Speedway. Thank you very much, John. Congratulations. That was awesome. Seriously, that was awesome racing. Okay, these are for the tickets for Wyoming County tomorrow night. Tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock. 495-031, 494-946, and 494-925. Do we have a winner yet on the money? Wait a second, I got some in my pocket. Alrighty. Okay, we turn that up a little bit. Turn it up just a little bit.
There's the money.
Alrighty. That's up. Okay. Now can we all hear me? Okay. Which one's this? This is the money. 491-143. That's 491-143. We got a winner. Okay. My new best friend. Find out where he's from. That's $1,015. What's your name? Where are you from? I'm Sean Hawk. I'm from Kenmore, New York. What are you going to do with the money, buddy? Hey, I'm going to keep having everyone enjoy the faith with me, you know? Very good. You're going to share the love? Oh, yeah. With the family and the kids. Good for you. The family's up there in the Grand State. Congratulations. That's awesome. Wait a minute. Well, Able Agency. 492-013, 492-013. Hey, look over there, folks. We got fireworks tonight. What do we have here? All right, you got a $25 gift certificate at Mark Anthony. Who are you going to take? You want to go? Okay, there. You have to ask your husband. She's over there. Okay, there's that. Okay. Okay, Racing Reality. 494-742. All right, have a big round of applause for Young's Fireworks. That great display there tonight. All righty, folks, I need your help. From the count of 5, we're going to start off the demo derby. Join me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go smash them up.
I'll load it up. They're hot.
Oh, yeah. Chipper does get a little dusting down there. We got one of the we don't have any names on these guys tonight. Sorry about that. So we're just going to go by colors. So the 13th, the Time Bomb. I saw Captain Crunch the 3rd out there. Oh, here we go. The guy in the 01, he's kind of saying, who's playing possum? Anyone playing possum? The one guy, all he did is he put a reverse one. Oh, there's a good one in front. The number 70.
Look at a bullseye on the right rear door in there.
Yeah, he's going to hit him there. That's the best place. Time out. Look at the 44, the BBT car. Got quite a few cars still in it over there. Folks, we ask that you do not imitate this tonight as you leave the parking lot. Thank you. Oh, the Malachi Crunch going on back there. You remember the Happy Days episode? The Malachi Crunch.
No, check out the wheels in the 33 out there. We painted everything. Wheels, tires.
Yeah, they spare no expense for these demo derby cars.
34 meets 33 and says, hello, how are you?
Poor guy in the red car right in front of us. I think he just put it in reverse, and that's as far as he got. 13 Time Bomb. Puffy files? I don't even know what that's all about.
Oh,
here we go. They're out of the playing field. That's okay. There he comes. He's building up some steam.
Oh, there's a lot of guys out there building up steam.
So Rickard says, no, get back in the playing field. You got a good head of steam. You got to pick your target. Here he goes. Oh, a little crunch there.
Looks like just what remains of an old Buick Electra Goose in the border out there.
A lot of these guys still have their stereo still intact.
Might as well listen to some great music while you're out there.
Sure. One guy there, the 7-Eleven, he's got his back end pretty much gone, but he's still showing some tenacity out there battling away.
I'm still moving around, trying to smash into anything that moves. Anybody who gets in his way.
Starting to get a little dicey out here. 06 lost his door. The 34 gives it to the 13 time bomb. 77 gets tagged, gives it to the 13. Going to 34 right in front. Oh, yeah. Man, if I had a car painted that color, I'd be getting hit all the time, too. 13 giving a good crunch right there, spinning around the number 1. Another 13-06, not only did not get to participate, he got losing his door as well.
Big time.
There's a station wagon running around back there, trying to get the time out. Can't quite find it.
Two cars still in action out there. Oh, there's a nice one off the door. Oh, it hits the barrier.
I'll move the barrier a little bit.
Watch the 70. Here we go into the barrier. Oh, yeah. Rob liking that one. These look like they're hooked together. Here we go. Time bomb gets tried.
Left foot. Look at the left foot.
13 and 70 was hooked together there for a second. Number 1 goes push 13.
Time bomb dragging all kinds of cars across there. Station wagon will try and help knock some of them loose.
East Collision will be getting a call from the time bomb tomorrow. Hey, I need some repairs.
I think a time bomb is probably hopeless even for East Collision.
There we go. Oh, look at the sparks coming out of the time bomb.
Never been a little bit locked up.
Well, when you're done, and if you're left, you win. That's it.
That's pretty easy to handle.
Well, one thing about that smoke and steam, the mosquitoes will stay away from here tonight.
We'll talk about that. Time bomb looks like he's trying everything to try and get moving here, but I'm not sure if he can. I think there's just too many cars dragging into the back of that, and East Collision drunk with it.
We got a few cars out there. Somebody needs to get a good crunch out there. Come on, who's playing possum? Time bomb trying to get going. That ain't gonna happen. Right rear's crunch. The motor's going, but the drivetrain is not. The 31 with the station wagon. 7-Eleven has no back end, but he's still good to go. Uh-oh, is he going to chase him down that station wagon? There we go. Oh, yeah.
Funny stiff by the way. He's just going to push them all over the place.
Let's push him around the joint.
That 44 BGT car, it's still operating. He's just shoved all over.
And the Chesky wins all the money up here.
Time bomb still trying to get going. That ain't going to happen.
No, it looks like all he's doing is just melting the tire. He's sure got quite a bit of fun out of the back there, trying everything he can to get moving.
The 31 just took the Malachi crunch there from the 77. Now the number 1's trying to get up ahead of Steve.
not too hard to do. From the looks of it.
Actually, we should be really honest with these folks. This isn't a demo derby. This is the Lancaster Motorsports Park Valet Parking Service Training School. Up to 31, smoke, steam coming out of there.
I think we're getting close to a winner here because there's a lot of cars down there that look like they're not going to move ever again.
Well, they are, but they're all going to be on the club. What's this guy doing? He's over here. This guy over here on a lap. He goes and hits a dead car. Now he's hooked on it. Station wagon taking it to the 31 back there, pushes him out of the playing field. Here comes the 77, getting up ahead of steam. Oh, yeah.
Looks good in the wagon. The wagon's lay out. He's looking at the 31 trying to break it loose.
We'll see. Oh, watch the white car. Headed for the 31. Oh! Now that station wagon getting up ahead of steam. Off to our left here, this guy's hooked on the brown car. His car's already dead. The guy would have just given him a tap. So he's out of it. And the 31 put on a little light display of his own, hit the number 1. Oh, that station wagon turns down. Now the 31's headed for the 1. Station wagon trying to fight him. That station wagon. Oh, yeah. That station wagon's hitting the barrier and everything. Oh, we got the blue light going on there. Attention Kmart shoppers. Shorts are on sale. The little Devil Derby action right now. Juniors and Slurpees. Oh, here's that big boom.
Oh, boy.
Look at that big puff of boom. Here comes the driver in there. Oh, someone's left the playing field getting reprimanded.
Still in that car.
That station wagon trying to get rid of the 31, crunching them into other cars. That station wagon get up ahead of steam. Watch this. Oh, he just gets the tag to the back. Here comes the number 1.
Looks like they're tired of trying to get everybody together, let them know where everybody else is so they can get together and settle this issue.
Yeah, they're going to scrum it out here.
Kind of looks like automotive rugby out there right now.
That's about what it is. I see 3 cars left. This is it. I got my money on the station wagon. Who's with me? How about the number 1 car? How about the 77? So we're going with the station wagon, huh?
Sounds unanimous to me, Tim.
I paid them all off. Station wagon getting a move on the 77. Now back it up, go for the 1. Oh, here we go. He's going to get up ahead of steam now.
Tim, I have only one question. Who gets to landscape the infield after all this?
You didn't hear about that when you signed on this year, did you? Here we go, the 77. Uh-oh. Could be having a problem. Here comes the station wagon. He says, you're off the playing field. Here he goes! Oh, yeah! Oh, now he's on a mission. He says he's playing chicken. Oh, here we go. It's the 1 in the wagon. Uh-oh, where's he going?
Making contact out
Now
of
he
the
wants to
ring.
become a race car driver. Well, how? Where's he headed to? The pits. Okay, he took his race car, he took his demo derby car and went home. Who's our winner then? The number 1. Wow, that's odd. There's your winner.
Making contact out of the ring. You go way over there to get this guy. have a crash there? Gotta be. I thought it was go outside.
Hey, guess what? It's Kevin Hanaszewski, strictly stock driver, the Hanaszewski. So there you go. These guys are veterans of the Demo Derby.
Hanging in there, some of these cars don't look like anything anymore. Just crumpled, twisted masses of metal that's destined for car heaven.
That's it. The Best for the Car Drive, folks. That concludes our program here. For the full load above you, brought to you by Lancaster Motorsports Park. Great night of racing action. We thank you for being part of it. Happy Memorial Day. Don't forget what the holidays.